and it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset or when the rain set in. Your footsteps will always fall here on England's greenest hills. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever will. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and very welcome guests, my name is Lynne, and just a matter of weeks ago I stood here breaking the ice, telling you that I'm here to make a difference, to touch hearts and ultimately to leave a legacy. So tonight I'd like to tell you a little about the inspiration behind that legacy that I'd like to leave. Whether or not you're a royalist, I would like you to listen to what I'm about to say, because I believe that everyone in this room can learn a few lessons from the amazing, the beautiful, but all too short life of Diana. Diana Frances Spencer, daughter of Earl John Spencer and Frances Kidd. Born in 1961, she was brought up in Park House on the Sandringham estate down in England. She was educated there and went on to Switzerland to finishing school, which ironically she never finished. Diana wasn't born a princess, but from the day she took on the title, she wore it with such a grace and elegance it would make you think she'd been wearing a tiara for years. And we all know that the 36-year-old died well before her time, but she left a rich legacy, one full of service, compassion and kindness that still serves her so well today. And so here are the 3 lessons that I would like to share with you from a princess. Carry out random acts of kindness with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone will do exactly the same for you. The first lesson is about compassion. Treat everyone with compassion. Diana was a fantastic ambassador for kindness. She devoted a lot of her time to spend with the young, the old, the rich and the poor, the healthy, the sick, the famous and the unknown. She was so empathetic, she was able to put herself in other people's shoes. She came down to their level, physically and mentally. And it really was this compassion that we all remember her so well for today. It made her a worldwide icon. Lesson number 2. Use your position and influence to make positive change happen. Unplanned, Diana became a princess, and she used that title, she used it in a way that advocated change. She used her channels, her mediums, her voice to express her thoughts and her humanitarian views. Now, please forgive me. I'm not saying you have to be a member of the royal family or have the resources that she had to make change in this world. No, you can use your position perhaps as a parent. A parent to, through the way you bring up your children, just like my mother-in-law, you can teach your son how to be a true gentleman, to have great manners, and one day he might just change a young girl's life. You can change the world through thousands of people just by encouraging your daughter perhaps to pursue her business dreams. And she goes on to employ thousands of people. She gives them a livelihood, a career, something to be proud of. That's your very important position of influence. And everybody has the responsibility in this room. Diana made her title work for her, and she leveraged this position with great intelligence. Her fame and recognition, she chose to better the world. And she was so good at it. She made such a good impact that when she spoke, others listened. And on a slightly more morbid note, I'd like to bring the 3rd lesson to you. Diana's very sudden and sad death shows us that This life is very short, and it can be taken in an instant, in the blink of an eye. Along with the loss of life, we have unfinished plans. We have horizons unexplored. We have hopes and dreams unfulfilled. We must cherish every moment. They really are so precious. We must not waste life, because it can be extinguished in the blink of an eye. We must increase generosity, happiness, and the love that we share to others. And with this, it was the warmth and compassion that Diana showed to all that met. She leaves a legacy that lives on like a candle in the wind. And although we don't have the title of prince or princess, perhaps, we still have a duty to those around us. We can impact them. Perhaps you're a brother, a sister, a friend. You can listen to those. And you might just save a life by doing so. Diana was a shining example of reality amongst royalty. So let me leave you with this thought. Diana was born a lady. She became a princess, and she left us the Queen of Hearts. I am not merely born a child, becoming an adult and leaving this world a pensioner. I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to leave a legacy. Now my question is, what will you do? Thank you.